Y'all, this whole situation is straight up explosive because Alicia Keys is not playing around no more. If anybody thought she was just gonna sit pretty while her husband Swizz Beatz acted wild in the streets, think again.
Like, people are forgetting when she moved into Swizz and them's house to work on the music with him, he was still married to his wife, living in that same house. And then she moved in while she was cool with the wife. It's plotting to steal her husband to cover up the fact. And then she moved in while she was cool with the wife. It's plotting to steal her husband to cover up the fact he had just got caught beating that girlfriend of hers up down there in Aruba somewhere or something like that. Yeah, 'cause she used to run down to the islands, take little bitches down there. And then when shit ain't go right, she smack them up. She's a real, just like Swizz is a real diddy do wah.
Word on the curb is, Alicia just pulled the plug on their marriage, and it's because Swizz couldn't keep it together. Now here's the real jaw dropper. This ain't just some messy little fling. According to what's flying all over social media, Swizz allegedly got his side chick pregnant. Yeah, you heard that right. And insiders are spilling that Alicia is done. They say she snatched that ring off, papers are in motion, and she's got a whole new empire state of mind. That good girl energy, gone. She's walking away from the drama and the betrayal like a boss. But hold up, it gets messier.
Those who don't know, Swizz Beatz, former big-time producer, married to Alicia Keys, has recently been accused of having an affair with Lala. Now, who knows? The key word here is accused, and he did the right thing. He jumped right in front of it, got on Instagram like, hell no, ain't nothing going on with me and Lala. Lala did the right thing too. Kept her mouth shut, didn't say a word. But if this is truth on any level, 3 things can be put together from here that are teachable moments for y'all. Hear me out when I say these 3 things. Number 1 is karma is undefeated. Number 2, a person who has nothing to lose will help you lose everything. And number 3, hurt people hurt people.
This doesn't sound like some random one-time mistake. Nah, it's looking like Swizz was creeping with this same chick for a minute, maybe even while smiling in Alicia's face. That's what really has fans heated. Because if this other woman is actually pregnant, that could have been the final blow in a marriage that's been crumbling behind closed doors.
Let me explain. Number 1, to deal with karma, it has been stated for a long time in many circles that Alicia Keys stole him, Swizz Beatz, from his first wife. So this would be karma on its face coming back to get you. And see, sometimes karma can be very slow. It can be like horse and buggy. It can take years and years for some dirt you done to come back to you. But karma can also be like Amazon Prime. It can come to you 24 hours later. But my point is, if she did do that and their marriage started from her taking him from his first wife, this would just be karma. This would be you reaping what you sow.
Folks are already saying Alicia had been holding it down for too long, and now she's finally had enough. Ain't no more loyal wife energy. She's turning the page and starting fresh, while Swizz is out here drowning in his own drama. Now everybody's asking the same thing. How could he do her like this? How long has Alicia known what's really been going on behind her back? And just how deep does this betrayal actually go? 'Cause let me tell you, this ain't no minor scandal. This is a full-blown mess, and it's getting hotter by the second. From what's being leaked all over socials, Alicia Keys has officially snapped. Sis hit her breaking point, and insiders close to the camp say she is not leaving quietly. Nah, she's moving like a queen in a chess game. Calculated, cold, and ready for the checkmate.
Number 2, a person who has nothing to lose will help you lose everything. Meaning that if it's a woman that wants to have an affair with you, if she's got nothing going on as far as relationships and she's just doing her thing, hey, she got nothing to lose, but she can help you. Or if it's a man messing around with another man's wife, they can help you lose everything you got.
Word is, Alicia already hired one of the most ruthless celebrity divorce lawyers in the game. She's lawyering up and preparing to make Swizz Beatz wish he never crossed that line. But let's get into the why. This ain't just some low-level cheating scandal. Swizz allegedly got caught up with the same woman he's been sneak linking with for who knows how long. And the twist? That same woman is now reportedly pregnant? Yeah, pregnant. That's what has everybody shook. So now Alicia's staring at a future where her husband's side chick is having a baby. And she's supposed to play stepmom to that. Absolutely not. Alicia ain't about to sit around and raise the product of his betrayal. She thought she could deal with it quietly, but the streets were watching. And baby, the streets don't miss nothing. Now it's turning into a full-blown public divorce saga, and Swizz might have just fumbled the whole bag and the queen. Alicia was recently spotted out in public, but the vibe was way off. This wasn't your usual celeb sighting. Sis was practically ducking and dodging, trying to hide her face like she did not want to be seen.
Number 3, hurt people hurt people. Let me explain that one. Usually when a person does something along the lines of home wrecking, usually they done been hurt in their relationship or somebody destroyed their marriage. So this stuff usually goes in patterns. Same thing like child abusers or massacre killers and stuff like that. Usually there's something in their past that has contributed to the kind of behavior and nature that they have now.
That right there had people raising eyebrows. But then, boom, the real tea dropped. Turns out Alicia wasn't just out running errands or grabbing coffee. Nah, insiders came through and spilled that she had just walked out of her divorce attorney's office. And now fans are convinced she was moving in silence, trying to keep everything low-key so Swizz wouldn't catch on. Allegedly, Alicia's cooking up a real savage move. She's planning to serve him the divorce papers out of nowhere and hit him where it hurts. No warnings, no heads up, just straight up you got served vibes. And honestly, Swizz is about to find out the hard way that Alicia is not the one to play with. For years now, their marriage has been buzzing with rumors. Whispers in the background about Swizz creeping, side chicks coming out the shadows, and messy little stories always bubbling under the surface. But every time, Swizz would clap back, shut it down real quick, and play the loyal husband role. But clearly, those days are over. Alicia's not holding back anymore. And if this is how she's moving, he better brace himself, cause it's about to get real ugly. Swizz used to swear up and down he was loyal. Like loyal to Alicia, and only Alicia. He always had a slick way of flipping the script and walking away looking squeaky clean, even when the rumors started swirling. But baby, this time, it's not just messy gossip or some random woman talking reckless online. This time, there's allegedly a whole baby on the way. And you can't gaslight your way out of that. Ain't no smooth talking your way past a pregnancy test. And now that Alicia's reportedly lawyering up and moving in silence behind the scenes, oh, it's looking real bad for Swizz. This man might have seriously fumbled the one woman who held him down through all the noise, all the drama, all the mess. And what's even crazier? This whole thing ain't new. Blind Item's been warning us for years. One from way back in 2021 spilled everything without saying names. It said, don't believe the hype. That a certain end of the alphabet-loving producer, rapper, was a serial cheater who kept it low-key. He only went public once, and that's the one he had to marry. Now pause right there. A producer known for playing with the end of the alphabet? Been through a public scandal once and had to wife the woman to fix it? Yeah, that sounds exactly like Swizzy and Alicia. The street's been dropping clues and now the puzzle is finally snapping into place. Now the math is finally mathing. And fans are realizing the signs were there the whole time. Another Blind Item spilled even more tea, talking about a former A+ list singer who's now an A- and has been caught up with a brand new TV gig. Meanwhile, her man was out here loving all that new free time, using it to cheat with his little protege, who he swears is gonna be the next big thing. Sound familiar? Because it should. Alicia was doing the voice at the time, all eyes on her, handling business on screen while Swizz was out here mentoring new artists. And suddenly, this Blind Item ain't sounding so blind no more. Fans put 2 and 2 together and it's pointing straight at them. So now everybody's wondering, is Alicia finally done? Is she ready to pack up, cut ties, and step into a whole new era with that Empire state of mind energy? But here's the plot twist, y'all. Not everybody's feeling sorry for her. As messy as this whole situation is, the internet never forgets. And folks are quick to remind people that this is exactly how Alicia and Swizz got together in the first place. Let's be real for just a second. When Alicia first started messing with Swizz, he was still married. That drama had the internet in a chokehold. People dragged Alicia for being the other woman and said karma was already on her heels back then. So now that it's flipping on her, the timeline is spicy and some folks are calling it a full circle mess. Y'all remember when Nene Leakes dropped that iconic line, "Close your legs to married men." Well now, more than a decade later, fans are saying Alicia Keys is getting hit with that full circle karma. They're calling it straight up poetic justice. You lose them how you get them, is what the streets are screaming right now. and they ain't holding back. See, Swizz was still legally married to singer Mashonda when he and Alicia first started doing their thing. And trust, Mashonda didn't just let that slide. She dragged Alicia across the internet. The whole firestorm blew up after Alicia posted a cryptic little tweet that said, "Is it better to go for the choice that is smart or the choice that has the spark?" Oh, baby. That was all Mashonda needed. She clapped back hard with a full-blown open letter and aired out everything. She called Alicia out for trying to turn her messy affair into some fairy tale love story, when really it was straight-up betrayal. And fans were shook. That moment flipped public opinion on Alicia, because Mashonda wasn't playing polite. She spilled it all. She claimed she even went to Alicia woman to woman, letting her know the truth. "We are still married. We still live together. I just had our child." And how did Alicia respond? According to Mashonda, she didn't. Not a single reply, just silence. While she kept parading around like it was all love and destiny, Mashonda's exact words in that now infamous letter still haunt the timeline. "I made it very clear that contrary to what she might be hearing, I'm still married to my husband, living with him, and just had a child. It's been 2 years, and I still have not received a response. What I do receive is constant displays of selfishness and disregard to me and my son." Mashonda really poured her heart out in that letter, saying, "I believed her until I found out she was possibly sleeping with my husband." She said the affair was denied for the longest. Both Swizz and Alicia played it cool. But months later, the truth came out. They finally admitted what was really going down behind the scenes. Mashonda even revealed that she went to Alicia directly, asked her woman to back off, to let her fix her marriage. But Alicia didn't care. Mashonda wrote, "If I was your woman and you were my man, like Alicia was out here singing love songs while breaking up a whole family." She said, "You know the role you played and how you contributed to the end of my marriage. You know I asked you to step back and let me handle my family problems. Problems that you helped create." And that letter, it never left the internet's memory. Now that Alicia is allegedly going through the same kind of betrayal she once brushed off, people are calling it straight-up karma. And if you let Mashonda tell it, Alicia wasn't just having a quiet little affair. She was the one pushing Swizz to leave his marriage altogether. When Swizz finally filed for divorce, the situation exploded. But it didn't stop there. The streets say Alicia even pushed him to fight for full custody of his and Mashonda's son, Kasim Jr. That right there, that's what turned the mess into an all-out war. The tension between Alicia and Mashonda got ugly, fast. And that fallout dragged on for years. Fans ain't forgot. They've been keeping receipts. And now that history might be repeating itself, people are calling this karma in real time. Eventually, Mashonda made the choice to put her son first and called for a truce between herself, Swizz, and Alicia. They agreed to play nice for the kids. But insiders say Alicia wasn't exactly thrilled about it. She just went along with the peace treaty because the internet was dragging her by the braids. She was already stamped as a homewrecker, and more drama would have set her whole brand on fire. So while they smiled for the cameras and acted mature, the whispers say it was more about saving face than making real amends. They even did that ABC interview together, trying to paint this perfect picture of co-parenting harmony, talking about how they rose above it all, put the kids first, and became one big happy family. But behind those smiles, folks are saying the tension never fully left. It was all PR glitter on top of a very messy history. But at the end of the day still ended with Mashonda being the one who got done dirty. And yet, she's the one who stepped up to fix the co-parenting situation because she didn't want her son caught in the mess.
He wanted to know why I couldn't go see him at his dad's, and why can't his dad come over and see his bedroom at our house? It was really a wake-up call. Even if we don't want to for ourselves right now, we have to do it for him because he doesn't deserve it.
While she was out here getting praised left and right for being mature, choosing peace, and putting the kid first, Alicia, reportedly, she wasn't feeling it at all. Word is, Alicia started scrambling behind the scenes, running cleanup like a full-on PR machine. She started pushing those polished, "look at us, we're mature co-parents" storylines to try and rewrite her role in the whole saga, trying to go from homewrecker to bonus mom in a single photo op. But not everybody was buying it, especially not Jaguar Wright. Jaguar came through swinging, and she didn't mince words. She claimed there was an affair, and it started while Alicia was actually living in Mashonda and Swizz's home. Let that sink in. According to Jaguar, Alicia moved in under the excuse of working on music. But that wasn't the only thing she was working on. She said Alicia was getting cozy with Swizz while living under the same roof as his wife and child. So yes, Alicia got her man. She got her fairy tale moment. For a while, it even looked like she outran the karma. But what she might have forgotten? Swizz had a whole track record before she ever came along. Alicia wasn't the first woman he cheated with. And she definitely wasn't the second. She was just the one who ended up with the ring. Back in the early 2000s, when Mashonda was pregnant with their first child, Swizz was already out in the streets moving dirty. He cheated on her with a woman named Nicole Levy. And that's not even the full story yet. It's giving pattern. It's giving, he been like this. And maybe Alicia thought she was the exception. But baby, even the chosen one can get played. Swizz really had Mashonda going through hell. He got Nicole Levy pregnant at the exact same time Mashonda was carrying his child. So while she was already dealing with betrayal, heartbreak, and stress, she was also trying to stay strong for a baby growing inside her. And tragically, the baby didn't make it. Their child was stillborn. That pain, that's the kind of wound that never fully heals. But Mashonda, being the woman she was, forgave him. She gave him another shot, and they officially tied the knot in 2004. But whew, here's where it gets even messier. Remember how Swizz and Alicia allegedly started creeping around in 2007 or 2008? Well, buckle up, because Swizz wasn't just running game on Mashonda and Alicia. He was also involved with another woman at the exact same time. Her name, Jonna Sebastian. And yup, she ended up giving birth to a daughter named Nicole. So while Swizz was supposedly starting this magical, soulful relationship with Alicia, he was actually double timing, messing with two women behind Mashonda's back. And the wildest part? Alicia didn't seem bothered one bit. She still moved forward like she had won. But now here we are, 17 years later, and it's looking like history is spinning the block on Alicia. Swizz is allegedly cheating again, and this time, word on the street is the side chick ain't just pregnant. She's about to give birth any day now. If that's true, that would make Swizz a father of 6. And once again, the chaos is catching up to him. Different decade, same drama, ain't nothing changed but the baby's name. Same man, same mess. Just a new baby on the way, and a whole marriage hanging on by a single frayed thread. And this time, this was the final straw for Alicia. She might have looked the other way before. The flirty convos, the late-night studio sessions, even the whispers about side flings. But a whole baby? Nah, that was never part of the deal. Alicia's not about to play stepmom to some new side chick's baby, especially not when that's the same exact situation that blew up Swizz's last marriage. The irony is wild. She was once so quick to play stepmom when she was the other woman. But now that she's the one getting played, she's out. So there it is, y'all. After all the rumors, the online whispers, the cryptic tweets, and the public shade, it's all out in the open now. Swizz Beatz didn't just cheat, allegedly. He doubled down and got the side chick pregnant. And Alicia? She's not sticking around to mop up the mess this time. This divorce isn't just about betrayal. It's about Alicia reclaiming her voice, her peace, and her power. Even if she was part of the drama back in the day, she's clearly done playing the fool in 2025. But now the big question, what happens next? Will Swizz try to spin it and make it look like it's all love again? Will Alicia really walk away and leave it all behind? Or will we get a surprise twist that'll make us question everything? One thing's for sure, two things for certain, the saga ain't over. And we'll be here watching every twist, every clapback, and every lyric she drops from that diary of hers. Let me know what you think in the comments. Will they call it quits for good? Or is there another plot twist coming? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.